Mic check, mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. All right, how did you like this weekend's playoff games for Wild Card Weekend? Man, it was wild this weekend, wasn't it, y'all? Philly, Dallas. I had Dallas. Dallas took that one. They beat them up. Andy Reid, what are you thinking about? All these trick plays. Donovan McNabb, I doubt you'll still be there. Kevin Cobb might be the man to take over. Michael Vick, he's going to be someplace else. That was some game. That was the no love lost game. Let me tell you, you guys saw the games. They was hitting, well after the whistle had blown, the play was dead. There was still a few scrums going on all over the place about that. Dallas, Wade Phillips still got his job. Tony Romo doesn't have to worry about the December swoon. Well, we're now in January now anyway. He's playing a hell of a lot better. They were clicking on all cylinders. Marion Barber was still effective, wasn't beasting as he was coming through the line. The defense stepped up. They was putting hats on him. There was hits all over the place. Kids was getting woozy. What a game. That's what I call football. There was no love lost between them two teams, I tell you. Woo, hateration. What else about Dallas? Overall, Dallas has looked pretty good in that game. Very dominant, clicking on all cylinders, all three facets of the game. That's what's key to help you win these games. I don't know what Andy Reid's thinking about. He had a much better playoff record going in versus, his own record. As you know, Wade Phillips, this is his first playoff win, and as that goes. So, Dallas, Philly, great game, knocked Philly out. I thought Philly was going to put up a much better game. They had the tools to do it, but I don't know. You Philly guys, I'm going to have to check y'all out and tell me what y'all think about Andy Reid and his coaching strategy and how he had the game flowing like that. Jets took it on the Bengals. They got respect. Everybody played for the Bengals. Actually, what they wanted to take on the Indianapolis Colts as if the Patriots had beat the Ravens yesterday. That didn't happen because this is almost like a revenge tour for Rex Ryan. Why? Because here in the New York media, they were talking about, oh, they backed in, this, that, and the other, Ray. So, as everybody knows, Rex Ryan has been making headlines, bulletin board material, and they backed it up. They took Cincinnati out of their game, and I don't know if that kicker is still on that roster. That's gonna be something else, folks, because that kid, he missed two chippies, and then Marvin Lewis. What's with the challenges? Duh, I thought you was. But hey, you lost the game because of your decisions, and the Jets played a good game, and Mark Sanchez, the rookie, stepped up and played like a veteran, which is key, which you need to advance in these games. Now, Sunday, woo, man, some more slamming, bamming. Yo, what happened to the Patriots? The dynasty is over. Bill Belichick, yo, what's going on? No running game. The passing game. Wes Welker's not there. Excuse me. Wes Welker's not there. So everybody else is supposed to step up. But if you've got no running game, man, you know what? I'm going to pin the ears back and go get him. And that's what they did. Ray and company went and smacked him around. A couple of turnovers. What can you do when you got the quarterback looking old? As you already know, Brady had the cracked rib and all this other stuff. But hey, in football, hey, all right, you list the injuries, and guess what? You strap it on and you go out there and you play. And they just didn't have an answer for the Ravens from the opening bell. After the 83 yards, oh, snap, now what do we got to do? My man is punting from 30-something yards out. Yo, snap, if you miss, guess what? He gets the ball from the line of scrimmage and goes the other way, so you're better off backing him up. So Bill Belichick was trying to, smoke screens and stuff like that. Joe Flacco wasn't all that great. What did he do? 1 for 5, 2%? He had some minuscule number in passing. I can't recall it off the top of my head. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry I didn't bring the stat sheet in front of me to read and kick off the numbers for you. But you watched the game, you read the papers today on Monday, so you know the deal. The Ravens dismantled the Patriots. The Patriots look old. They're in transition. Then the night game. Man, what a high-scoring game. Kurt Warner is a Hall of Famer. Now, in that game, they had keyed on Fitzgerald. Parts of the game was shut down, but what happened? Kurt Warner found everybody else, and guess what? The other players stepped up. When your key player is not able to get the plays off, or he's locked down, or they stop the run, double team the wideout, other facets of the game have to step up. And that's what happened with the Arizona Cardinals and Kurt Warner. What is he, 29 of 32 or some crazy phenomenal number? Sorry, I don't have the stats in front of me so that I can read them off verbatim exactly. But you guys know the stats and you know what I'm talking about. On the other side of the coin, I had the Packers. I had Rodgers and company. I thought he'd be able to pull it off. Their defense, I felt, was a little bit better than the Cardinals and would have been able to stop. As you've seen in that game, nobody stopped anybody. It came down to who had the ball last. And what happened last, as you guys had seen in the overtime, my man Dansby played hacky sack with Rodgers. That's right, hacky sack. You guys know that game, hacky sack. Sorry, I can't demonstrate for you right now. But in any event, Rodgers going back, and next thing you know, oh, the ball comes loose and the foot kicks it in. You've seen it. Couldn't believe it. We were standing there watching it. You know, unbelievable. Great game. Great set of games. Now, coming in divisional rounds, now you're getting to, you know, the cream of the crop. Is, you know, that ladder's climbing up now. But before we get to that, let me finish out here. That was a phenomenal game. I enjoyed it. Kurt Warner's a Hall of Famer. And I'm going to give you the matchups or what I feel is going to be happening next week. And it was, woo. I enjoyed the game. I hope you guys did too. Before I go, check this out. Check this. In the Dallas-Philly game, when they was doing the route of the Philadelphia Eagles, they had showed us several shots of Jerry Jones in his suite, high-fiving and shaking hands. They did that twice late in the game. So me and my buddies is like, wow, they're having a good time. And then I turned to one of my boys and I said, yo, Jerry Jones has the ultimate man cave. Think about it, dudes. Jerry Jones has the ultimate man cave. You know, like when you have all your partners and your boys around, and y'all sit around and y'all got all the popcorn, the drinks and everything flowing and the food flowing, and you watching the sport, regardless of whether baseball, basketball, football, hockey, whatever. And you got your crew there. Think about it. On a much grander scale, Jerry Jones had his people in his suite, which everybody knows what you can get inside the suite. Then you had this stupidly humongous screen where everybody can see it, and you had a few people over, like 100,000 to be exact. So we were just marveling on that fact alone, that when you look at it, Jerry Jones was in his man cave having some people over to watch a football game that he owns for real, and you see them moving in front of you. Man, that's something else. That's how you enjoy a wild card football weekend. This is Mr. Batch. I'm out of here like I stole something. Peace.